Welcome everyone to episode 499 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Welcome to the Sunday Funday Q&A, people. This is open season. You can ask any question you want to yours truly, Papa Swole. I'm outside getting some sun on my tits.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
The Knicks are out, the sun is out. It is an absolutely perfect, gorgeous day. So welcome. Welcome. We throw up another one of those again. If no matter where you are, wherever you are, throw up a bicep, flex it out a little bit. We're here every day live at 12 noon Eastern time. You can catch all the episodes on YouTube and also listen to the SoundCloud and iTunes podcast. Those of you that are joining for the first time, make sure you head over to Instagram and follow me on Instagram at Swolenormous. So I'm also updating stories, posting a lot of video content and stuff behind the scenes. So I'll just let you guys shoot. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting some sun. It's nice out. Had to come outside today. Got some music in the background playing in the house, so I hope you can hear it. I'm still out of state, but you know, things are getting picked up in Florida, so I'll be heading back soon. Going to be 80 up here in Vermont. I know, it's a beautiful fall. Beautiful, beautiful fall. So let's see. Here we go. Got the mustache. What's up, Bella? Richard, what's going on, man? So Open Q&A Sunday. Open Q&A Sunday is a opportunity for anyone in the community. Anyone, not just my private community, anyone to ask questions. Jump in here, ask questions. You might be featured on one of my videos. If the question's good, if the question's right, if the question's tight, if it gets me raging, it might be just perfect for a video. So you might get a little bit of some question fame, if so to speak. So I got my green shake here. It's actually just kale, spinach, and water. It tastes disgusting, but it's functional. So in the hatch, in the hole, simpler than just making it try to taste good. Plug your nose, chug some greens. Fuck it, get it in. Got some music in the background. I'm enjoying today. So literally cash, super casual, and just let it rip. You know, if you don't want to ask questions, we'll chill. If you want to ask questions, we'll go to town. But I'll get you started with some, some feedback for this week and a little bit of like a summary. So yesterday you might have followed my Instagram stories. I went to the Indians game, the Indians Royals game. They're on a 22-game winning streak. They lost. And then we had tickets to the game after, but they crushed last night. So it was a great game. It was a beautiful day, beautiful weather. And right now it's even more beautiful than it was yesterday, a little bit hotter actually. So that's what I did. I have not worked out in, one day. I thought it was 2 days, but I think it was actually 1 day I haven't worked out. So I'm going to pump today, get that going again. So I'm excited. I feel good. I feel ready to train, do a little foam rolling, get that going. Got a couple calls for premium this afternoon. So what's on your mind, people? What's on your mind? I've been talking a lot about foam rolling. We did that, the foam rolling workshop on Thursday in my premium group. Got another hell of a workshop coming up this Thursday that I have not yet announced. And tomorrow's episode 500. So that's the lowdown. That's the skinny. So a lot of new content coming out. Exercise pairings, activation, inhibition pairings for my premium group. A lot of new ideas and a lot of new things in the flow of things. So pretty much what up. Let's chill. Let's ask some questions. Let's talk fitness. We'll talk anything. Let's talk beards. I don't care. Let's see. Eric, my morning has been epic. Had a fire going all morning. Hell yeah, we did a fire last night. I don't think I snapped it at all. Randy, got a question. What's up with this fasted cardio I've been seeing lately? People have been doing that for years, man. That's nothing new. Doesn't sound like any true benefits, but thoughts? I don't care. I don't know about the research on fasted cardio. I don't know if there's any proven research that it is better. But I know if I wake up first thing in the morning, I'm not going to eat and then do cardio. First off, I don't do cardio. I prefer to do weight training and yoga and just eat right. I don't feel the need. I don't think it's bad first off, when I say I don't like cardio, I don't do cardio for fat loss. You know, you can do aerobic activity. It's not unhealthy to have, you know, it's not unhealthy to be able to walk a long distance. It's not unhealthy to be able to go for a jog, but to do it regularly as like a method of like weight loss and, you know, management, health management, you know, running isn't necessary, in my opinion. You know, yoga is cardiovascular. Yoga has much more of a benefit because running is just a repetitive movement. You're breathing a lot. You get the heart pumping. But yoga, you're twisting the body. You're squeezing out the organs. You're helping the lymph fluid. You're increasing mobility, elasticity. You know, there's a lot more to it. I just think I think it's just a better use of your time if you do yoga over running. Really, running is like. I think running is really still around because it got popular from Nike like in the 60s and 70s. But fasted cardio, sure. I mean, who wants to eat before cardio? No one should be eating before training, really. Eating right before you work out is counterintuitive to the body. So you have two systems. You have the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic. The sympathetic nervous system is also called the fight or flight, and that turns on when you start training. When you start exercising, all the blood rushes to the muscles and away from the stomach and away from like the bladder, and your body reabsorbs water from the kidneys and stuff like that. So your body isn't concerned with digestion. That's why if you eat and you go swimming, you get a cramp because your body tries to eject the food because it's like confused. Should I be digesting? Should I be working out? So you shouldn't be eating right before. So especially if you're gonna do cardio, like if you eat before, geez, I would puke. Good morning, gangster. Lizeth, what up, gangster? I like that. I'm a gangster. I'm a swole gangster. This weather make me want more water, chug more water. So hot and humid. Where do you live, Megan? I'm getting some skates today, so I have fun. All right. Some skates, like roller skates. Premium Fam. Ooh, good song. Can you guys hear that? I sent you some video of it a while ago. Share your video, motivate me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm getting a lot of good feedback. You guys like those little Q&A videos I've been posting up on the daily? You guys like those too? I love them. I love getting your questions and then putting into play. So a lot of your questions they might be asking me here could come out in there. So drop questions whenever you want. Remember that hashtag Ask Papa Swolio? What is this cardio you speak of? Jim, would a push-pull leg be ideal since all the exercises I'm allowed to do must be seated due to injuries? Well, it would. I mean, anything would be ideal. Whatever you can do, all the exercises I'm allowed to do. What do you mean allowed to do? What do you mean you're allowed to do, Richard? Who tells you you're allowed to do it? A doctor? What's the injury? Like, what's the reason why you're not going to be doing like yoga or something? Because that's not technically seated. But push-pull legs is fine. You know, technically. Nothing wrong with that. And we let's see. Just jumping in to say, what's up? Hauling grain, what up? Fast-paced walk along with yoga. Good morning, Jessica. You tried... I love running, hiking, walking so much. I tried yoga, but failed. No, there's no fail in yoga, so keep doing yoga. There's no fail. There's no fail. Everyone, stop fucking thinking that you're good or bad at yoga. You're not gonna be able to touch your toes. You're not gonna be able to turn and lift. It's because you never practice. I'm telling you, if you run, walk, hike, but you don't do yoga, you're gonna regret it when you get older. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Yoga will prevent so many injuries. It will keep you healthier longer. I guarantee it. You're missing out on one of the most important pieces of the puzzle if you don't do yoga. I don't care if you like it or not. It's almost like do it, suck it up, breathe, find something you can do, and literally just do it. Get a video, join my group, like whatever join the live yoga group. Like you have to do it. Just do it. Do it. It's great. You start to love it. No such thing as failing in yoga. Failing in yoga. Where's my music? You can't hear that? It's blasting. It's really loud. Thanks, Eric. Cool, I appreciate that. More of those videos to come, for sure. I love doing stairs because I train just to get warmed up. Makes you feel good. I think it's all about doing what makes your body feel good. Yeah, that's part of it. I mean, as long as you know what your body needs, you know, comparing to your goals and what your capacity is. I bought too many burgers. Which you prefer, incline or flat dumbbell bench? I'm not a huge fan of flat. If I do flat, it might be rarely. For dumbbells, I prefer incline. I prefer it. I just like it better. I also just think I feel more comfortable on an incline because I was doing that for a long time over flat. But also reverse grip bench is really good for upper chest. Depends on what you're trying to hit, like which area more you're trying to target. But I prefer anything with an incline. It opens up the shoulder. It gives you more range, less risk for like the impingement in the shoulder. YouTube as beginner on day 5 and helping. On day 5. What's on day 5? Yep, YouTube's got tons of videos for sure. Ate some grass-fed beef, pasteurized eggs. You guys are going to like this meat. You guys are going to be going to like a meat coma. Yeah. Yoga. JFD, just fucking do it, Jess. Yoga is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking to blast it. It's in the house. I'm not gonna bring my laptop out. We're fine. Most of my spine is missing due to the compression in the vertebrae. Well, you might want to look into some yoga. Check into that. Lewis and Clark in the 90-day. Lewis and Clark is awesome. That exercise is great. The rowing. Yeah, that's gross. Kickboxing, intense cardio as well. You do a lot of cardio. What's your goal, Liz? That's a lot of cardio. You walk, you run, you do kickboxing. Chicks do so much freaking cardio. How many times a week can core and lower body be trained? It depends on how much you're doing. You really don't need to work legs more than twice a week if you're doing it right. Core is a general term. It all depends on the volume. If you crush something, you might want to do it less often. You could do 1 plank a day. That's technically core every day. But, you know, you have to try different things. Does more core in one day work better for you? You got to kind of play around with that a little bit. I don't believe in anybody. I might bring this forward a little bit. It's a little bit hard to see. Let's take this train for, let's put this train on the tracks. Probably hear the music a little bit more too. Feels the way I do about you now. There we go. Can't really see it. Oh, phone's like turned on. There we go. What's a good thing for a herniated disc? C5, C6 severe. Due to the location, the doc said no yoga. You'd have to go default to your doctor. For a herniated disc, a cervical vertebrae, you know, understand like a lot of what doctors are going to say. Let me know if the music's too loud. Is it okay? Can you hear me okay? If the doctor says no, here's what the medical field has to do. They have to err on the side of caution. They can't tell you to go do something that might be a risk. So it's safer with insurance purposes. Oh, my doctor told me to do yoga and you hurt yourself. Most people and most medical professionals will err on the side of caution automatically. So it's just easy for them to say no. I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying you can look into it. You should look into it and you should maybe probe further into how to like work that. You know, I can't sit here and tell you because you said I have a herniated this and it's severe and, you know, your doctor said no. It's like, what can I tell you? I don't know exactly what's going on there. I know corrective exercise for the neck, but I don't know if they'd be specific to what you need. So I can't sit here and like prescribe you exercises, Stephanie. But the doc said no. And a lot of doctors don't know really what yoga is, honestly. A lot of doctors don't really know yoga. So they just kind of say, oh, that's exercise, that's movement, that's twisting, no, don't do it. Maybe. You've only done, for 5 days. Gotcha. Meat sweats, meat coma. All right, Wes, how do you decide when it's time to change up the workout routine? Lost a ton of weight and kept doing the same thing, now I'm at a plateau. Doesn't necessarily mean it's from the weights, could be from the nutrition. How you decide when it's time to change up the routine? Probably because you're asking me if it's time to keep, how long you been doing it for? Have you increased it? Have you increased the intensity? Have you changed your nutrition? Are you still eating inflammatory foods? You have to look at really what you're doing. If you've been doing it for 2 or 3 months, you can mix it up. Don't change it up after like 2 weeks. Does what taste like dirt? This? Does this taste like dirt? It just tastes like bitter veggie. It just tastes crap. I lift 2 miles, LNC, Lewis and Clark, wobble 2. I know. Thanks. Good jams, right? We can hear it? Good. There we go. It hasn't been announced yet, this week's workshop topic. Probably announce it tomorrow. Might be exercise based. Not sure. Like to mix it up. Charlie horses in the legs, ankles. You get cramps? You get Charlie horse in your ankle? You might want to specify that. You mean a cramp in your calf? Cramp Makesha. You probably need to stretch, hydrate. Maybe you need some kind of a supplement like a magnesium supplement. You could be deficient. But hydration, stretch, and flexibility, yoga really helps with a lot of cramping too. Foam rolling too, absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to know what doctors are really trying to do when they give you advice, But understand that everyone's trying to cover their own ass. Everyone's trying to cover their own ass with insurance, with everything. Ever suffered through elbow? Sure. Yeah, Chad. Those Thera rollers are really good. And plus you have it imbalanced in your forearm, so you have to change your daily habits. So you gotta start doing yoga. You need to start doing forearm recovery. Get one of those TheraBand, what's it called? Flex bars. TheraBand flex bars. They can be really good for certain areas of the arm tendonitis, and those like finger spreaders are really good. Best way to work some chard into diet, cooked or blend, or I don't eat chard. What is that, like those chunky greens? I don't know. Here's the thing with vegetables. Sometimes vegetables, mix it up. Don't go all raw. Don't go all cooked. Mix it up. But here's the thing. A lot of times I'll spend a lot of time. Let's say I'm putting in some kale, and then I'll, slice a lemon, and then I'll put some ginger. It's like, you know what? I'd rather just blend it with water, chug it, and get 100% the shit that I need. It doesn't taste good. Doesn't have to. Just chug. I really should be chugging. You ready? Let's do a little more chug. Blech. Yeah. The neti pot. I've never used it. I've heard the word before, neti. Thoughts about it clean the sinuses. Try it and see if it works. I don't know. It's like a pot you inhale the fumes or something. I don't know anything about it. You do coconut milk or berries in your drinks? I don't do milk, really. I don't do dairy and almond coconut milk. I have no desire to have any kind of milk product. Milky, you like that texture, that kind of like white liquid. I mean, I don't know. Not something I care to have fake milk. Berries, you can put some berries in your drinks. It's always better to get fresh fruit. The beard. This beard needs to get trimmed and cleaned up. Yeah, yoga pants video. That was funny. Crazy and totally true. Every word of it. I'm sipping on it. Yeah, I'm just because I'm talking. I mean, I wouldn't down it all at once. I mean, I don't get. Here's the thing. Either, and this is how my mind works. Either I spend a lot of time figuring out how to make it taste good, and I cut things up, and I blend it, and I do all this stuff, or I just learn to accept this flavor and I make it easier for myself in the long run. Blend and drink. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to the flavor. It sucks. I'll get used to it. You pour it up your nose. Yeah. Long time listener, first time. Hell yeah, Tyrone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. Your juice is what I've been having in my salad. I know, this is like... I dislike drinking my food. Yeah. I just don't want to eat vegetables. It takes too much time. I don't mind eating salad. I'm just not a fan of eating broccoli. And I'm just not a fan of just eating the food. I'm not I don't know. I don't necessarily want to drink my food. I just don't want to eat a lot of kale. I don't mind spinach and, you know, leafy greens and mixed greens and stuff. You know, I love my coffee and stuff too, but I really like, you know, starting my day also, or in the mornings, do mostly these types of drinks too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, missed the yoga pants video. Well, that was here on Facebook in the archive. I believe it's also on, it's on YouTube too. Well, I like, I do like, hey Moyen, I do like kale and eggs. I like sauteing kale with my eggs and spinach. I like sauteing vegetables too. I like have that with steak, or I have that with my eggs. I make a little omelet. We got some kale chips. You can make them yourself. I've never had good success making them myself. I'll get like dust. Like, that's not really chips. It's kind of like burnt kale. Yeah, Miles, I've never put sardines in a smoothie. I've never gone that far. Yeah. I'm working on building muscle, but I asked to do a marathon. All right, let's hold on a second. Oh, what is it? What's happening here? Isaiah, I'm working on building muscle, but got asked to do a marathon. You just got asked, like, hey, can you do a marathon? Sure. Never been asked that. Any advice on how to stay on track while training? There's no possible way you are going to stay on track for building muscle while training for a marathon. You are just asking for disaster. I'll put that out there right away. So unless you're like already able to run a lot, I mean, there's no fucking way. Pardon my language. No, don't pardon my language. There's no fucking way. Forget the language. There's no fucking way. Fuck. There's no way. Those are like as far on the opposite ends of the spectrum as you could possibly get. There's absolutely no way you're going to be like maintaining or building muscle while you're training for a marathon. Don't even try. Like, focus on, if you want to do a marathon, focus on that. Don't even bother, man. You're not gonna stay on track. Like, that's the thing. You're not gonna stay on track. Like, that's a completely different track. So you gotta pick the track you want and go towards that. Do I follow the Olympia at all? I didn't follow it this year. It was today or yesterday, right? Yeah, I didn't keep up with it. It's more of like a circus now. I'm not really hooked to it. I mean, I'll watch like things once in a while, but the sport's not really, just fucking juice heads and supplement companies and politics, just jockeying for position. It's like watching a presidential election. You know what's gonna happen, depending on who's pulling the strings. Your friends want you to lose your gains. Bella, come here. Come on. You see Pop? Wanna come on the show? Come on the show. Okay. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Mama. Go ahead, Mama. Ready? When I flex, you flex, we all flex. All biceps. Boom! Look at the guns. Look at that. Flex. Flex. Arr. All right, Uncle Dash will put you down. She was super comfortable. She was super comfortable. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, I don't mind watching the Olympia. I just didn't. Okay, I dropped my stuff. I don't mind watching the Olympia. I don't mind that at all. I just didn't catch it this year. Yeah, pick them gains, Isaiah. I like that. I like that. I like everyone saying, Isaiah, your friends want you to lose your gains. Yeah, really, honestly, you got to figure out what you want more. You got to figure out what you want more. I'm probably going to use that. I'm probably going to, I mean, that's a great question. I mean, you're going to see, you're going to see a lot of questions like pop up. Like, that's probably going to be some more videos coming up. Running, doing cardio, trying to maintain. A lot of you are still trying to do two goals, but your goals are apart. Like, you got to bring it back. You got to focus. You got to focus. All right. Totally cool. Great on the podcast. Oh, Eric, no. Eagles. All right, so everyone's getting to football talk. Nah, my friend's a huge Browns fan. I've kind of, and I was gonna go watch the game, but I got a ton of stuff to do, and I was up late last night, so getting the gain train back on the tracks. Need to drop about 80 pounds. All right, man. So it's gonna come down to nutrition, bro. Gonna come down to nutrition. So fam, it's Sunday Funday, so a lot of you are watching football, a lot of you are sleeping in, a lot of you are just relaxing. So what I want to finish up here with, yes, Brian, lifting and proper nutrition, my friend. You got to get rid of those inflammatory foods. You might want to rewatch a couple of my episodes that talked about inflammatory foods. And that's really the theme, everyone. You have to understand the benefits and the time allotment to get the maximum results for what you want. And the best results you're going to get are from weight training, doing yoga, and eating foods that are anti-inflammatory. They're going to help you flush out the crap. So keep things simple, keep your focus. This week, remember tomorrow's episode 5 hundo, and just gonna rage, just gonna have some fun, gonna pick on something, gonna see where the wind blows tomorrow. I got some awesome video content. Remember, follow me on Instagram at Swolenormous for additional stories and videos and rage and motivational content. Yes, for those of you that are interested in becoming a deeper part of the Swolenormous community and being a part of the accountability group with the workshops, exercise demos, nutrition, then join up with the premium group. Links are in my description. So there's a link for my premium accountability group, my private community, which is Swolenormous Premium, premium.swolenormous.com. And also there's a link in the description for my 90-day dash program. Now the difference between these two things, for those of you that have been asking, because I saw a couple comments pop up, my premium group is the backbone. That's the heart and soul of Swolenormous. That is the behind the scenes private community. We do weekly workshops. We have a great family atmosphere back there. Do a lot of Q&As, do a lot of movement assessment workshops, nutrition workshops, and there's tons of support so you don't fall off. So it's a great way to stay on track and get the real with people that are in the same trenches as you are. And the 90-day dash program is a standalone program with worksheets, about 32 or 33 HD videos to guide you through the workouts, to give you and it gives you a whole schedule, what days to do what, breakdowns, yoga, mobility, stabilization, strength, all that kind of stuff. So that's a separate program, but they go well together. They go really well together. So either you're interested in the accountability, the workshops, that accountability, or you want a program to fucking jump into and start exercising and the form and all that, or you put them together, which is what most people do. I think that's the best way to do it. You get the program and you get the support, you get the continuing education, the workshops, and we all grow together. So there's no obligation to do any of them. You're more than welcome just to stay here right on the main channel. That's all good. So you are welcome as a part of this community in any shade that you wish. And even if you did sign up and you tried them both and you didn't like them, which no one does, everyone fucking loves them. You know, there's got a guarantee and the free trial with the premium group. So there's no risk. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I offer things to help you get better and to give you more value. There's a lot of stuff out there, but we keep it real here. Fitness without the bullshit right here on Papa Swolio's channel, Swolenormous. Swole Nation. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 499 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. And I do appreciate the comments below. So if you're watching this right now and you are if you're either in premium or you're doing the 90-day dash, or both, drop a couple comments. I would love to get some feedback below right now for anyone that might be on the fence thinking about joining or watching this later. You can see some comments below for those of you that are experiencing it yourselves. It's one thing to hear it from me. I talk about it a lot. I talk about premium. I talk about the 90-day dash. I talk about premium a lot more than 90, but I talk about the things that I create. And the reason why I talk about those things a lot. The reason why I have services, and a lot of people are saying, oh, you're trying to sell them something, just trying to sell us, or, you know, no, I don't look at it as selling anything. I look at it as offering. I have things that you are more than welcome to join and be a part of. That's what I want. I try to take all the knowledge, because if you're watching my stuff and you love the knowledge nukes and I'm raging and, you know, you're coming to me for advice, this is like all the advice I can give. These are like the answers to all of your questions organized in these places, right? Here's a program. What exercise should I do for this? What should I do for this? I have a bad back, my neck hurts, my foot hurts. Should I do running first? Should I do yoga? Should I do cardio? Well, I create a program. This is what I think for everyone. Boom, great framework, do this. So like that like puts it there, you know? I mean, that's like every fitness Q&A session possible, just fucking in a program. And premium is it's more of this. Premium is more of this, organized with context. So it's not just me talking about how the glutes are important and talking about how corrective exercise is important or talking about how stabilization is important. In premium, we do workshops and we do movement analysis and we do things that put that into actual practice. It's not just more, you know, daily swoles. It's okay, that's great. Stabilization is great. Corrective exercise is great. Foam rolling is great. Here's how to do it. Oh, you have a little bit too much back pain when you do a squat. Here's what you should be doing. Here's a stretch. Here's a foam roll. Here's an activation exercise. That's the difference. You need context. So it's one thing to do a Google search and find things, but it doesn't necessarily explain how you can apply it to your life. So whether it's Swolenormous Premium, my private community, whether it's the 90-day dash program, or both, or none, you're welcome to be a part of this, and you're welcome to interact as much as possible. And thank you so much for joining me today for $4.99. So every day, 12 noon Eastern time. Catch them on YouTube. You can listen to the podcast of these episodes on SoundCloud and iTunes, or type in Swolenormous. And remember, if you're not following me on Instagram at Swolenormous. I'll be on there, ASA to the P. So peace, McGeese, deuce, Magoose. I'll see y'all tomorrow for episode 500.